Hi, and welcome to the night stream. Just gonna turn off some music here. Good. Yes. It's good to be back again. I probably won't run for too long tonight. I'll try at least a couple of hours, but I have had some obligations that have tired me out a little, so I'll go for as long as I can, which will probably be a couple of hours, and that should be good enough for a startup again. Hello Inkatatis, and hello Ignis. Good to see you both. Yes, howdy. Yes. Okay, so, why don't we look a little bit at what the next week's worth of streams is going to look like, and then we can get back into doing some stuff. Okay, so tonight we will dive back into Steins. I wanted to do at least two run-throughs of the timelines. So we'll definitely get that done. And if we have something for after I finish a second run of Steins, then we'll look into what we'll do then. At some point during this week or next week, I'd like to get another stream of Pathfinder Kingmaker in. I haven't exactly decided when. I do have some stuff I need to do tomorrow, but I could do it there. Or I could go Thursday maybe. Or I could go next Tuesday maybe. Those are the times that I've considered so far. As for streams that are definitely going to happen, unless something happens to me, will be this Friday. We are going to do some more Monster Hunt. So if you're interested in that, please come by, and if you'd like to join or get some help or just go on some hunts together, also just come by and join, have fun. But do behave on stream. On Sunday, we are going to have some more Dragon Sundays, and I will be going back and doing some more Spyro the Dragon, because that is something I very much enjoy, and I'd like to get back into it. It's good to be back into it, but also don't want to get it too much at a time. So Dragon Sundays, currently we're alternating Spyro the Dragon, Gateway to Glimmer, or Ripto's Rage, because it was released with different titles in different regions of the world. Same game though. It's the Reignited trilogy. And the other game we're alternating Spyro the Dragon with is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, which is the Dragon's Dogma game, but re-released with the Dark Arisen DLC. So that is also something I enjoy very much. So it's good stuff all around, and yes. Okay. I think we have recapped everything that we need to. So So let me just see if I can swap on over to the game here. Start again. Start
全
a
ては
queue.
偶然だ。宇宙に始まりはあるか、終わりはない。無限。星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びゆく。有限。英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるの。歴史からも読み取れる。海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てば、それもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは、魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。
ねえねえ、何ブツブツ言ってるの？
So I have been suggested that I should skip to making some of the decisions, but I'm not really sure if that is a great idea. Not the cicadas. I'll turn down the game audio a little too. Oh, Floppy, yeah, man. Baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt.
おかりん、ねえってば。
Girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We're about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory. Despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of sentient on the innocent, childlike creatures. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips.
誰かと電話中？
I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged.
いや、こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。
Still no reply. Looks like they just got no report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking for anyway.
ああ、ドクター中鉢は抜け駆けをした。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。何？機関が動き出しているだと。
I open my eyes wide to match the shocked tone. The girl turns towards me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples.
そうか。それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。L、サイ、コングル。
I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins gate. Some know it as fate, to others it is the will of God. You could count it on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radicon, which is just across the street from the train station. We finally got rid of the cicadas. Everyone knows that when the cicadas cry, it heralds a wholesome and family-friendly time ahead. I am not playing when the cicadas cry on stream, or when the seagulls cry, and I am probably not gonna play the spider lilies under the full moon's bloom, or whatever it's called. Higanbana, Yosaka Yorani. Ow, 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 ow. I'm pretty sure the thing you're thinking of is oh, oh. Yes, regardless. I had been suggested that I should skip stuff until I get to like an actual decision point, which I am not sure if there is an interest in. I could have asked this before we started streaming the actual game, but I didn't remember, so if you want me, alright, I could put up a poll in chat or something. There you go. You have a little poll in chat, so you can decide whether or not I should skip. And Katadis definitely says fast forward, but I'll give it like probably a minute or two to let people vote, and I'll just do the reading in the meantime. Of course, this was enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevator and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
The girl, Sheena Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Would have thought that an 8-story building would also be so tall. I turned to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow.
聞くな。それがマユリのためでもある。
I hope that you are voting on the poll.
あ、そうなんだ。オカリン、ありがとう。
Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry further. As always, she's quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins' gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. looks like people either don't care or are not paying attention. So we'll close the poll now. Looks like I'm skipping. So hopefully this won't actually skip anything important. Stop the video. Nah, let's go back here. Hmm.
マユリを置いてきた。
I knew she'd be a liability. I should have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's all right, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone, turn it on, and it rings just as I do. An email? It's not just a regular email. There's a video attached. And it's from an unknown email address. I open the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank? Or some sort of Max and Chris style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait. I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Stop the video and call Mayuri's phone for my address book.
マユリ、なぜ出ない？
Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. Things will be messy if I bump heads with Marcus or Chris again.
まさか、マキセ・クリスめ、マユリをさらったな。
I think we can skip a bit further.
Ah, ごめんなさい。
それより制服警官さん、仮に
警官へ。
Now, where did I put my phone? Let's see here. I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
This is the voice of the Mayushi Guidance. Systems are programmed to operate the phone wave. I think we're allowed to just skip from here. When I enter the command, the phone wave name subject to change starts with a low hum. Mayushi Guidance, best guidance. You are not wrong.
これ普通のあっためじゃね？
Crap, I messed up. I immediately shut it off. Let's try again. I want to pursue a pound. Okay. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. Can probably skip a bit more now.
ご覧ください。秋葉原駅前のビルに謎の巨大物体が墜落しています。
So we got that message from SG. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. Also, SG matches with Steins Gate. Message from Myri. You know, I'm really sad about driving my Uber. It's worse than last year when I missed buying my fatty Garo Froggy. Do you have a walkthrough so you know how to see some different stuff? I don't, but I'm pretty sure I know the kind of choices I would have picked. I mean, I could bring up a walkthrough if you wanted me to, but I mean, it shouldn't be much more difficult than like up to you. Well, yeah, that's very easy for you to say. I mean, just picking different stuff, like different stuff from what I would otherwise pick would probably change things enough? Question mark. I mean, there are multiple endings, and then there's one true end, so.
現在、警察による規制が敷かれ、ビルの前まで行くことはできませんが、遠くから見る限りでは、墜落した物体は人工衛星のように見えます。
I mean, the one thing I don't want to skip over, like if it's just the same stuff that I've seen before, then I don't mind skipping over it. But if it's new stuff, then I don't want to just like miss out on it because I'm skipping through. So. So, from Myri, don't sell it. Upa is super popular, you know? Even more popular than the hero, Kakeru-kun. They're so cute, I wanna collect them all. It's like how you used to collect black fingerless gloves, remember? Or most VNs have a function to stop skipping when you reach new stuff. Well, I certainly hope so. Because I definitely don't remember getting this email. Yes, and I just got a theme chief for collecting 2 Uber backgrounds. Oh, that's a hot take. I don't watch bad anime. Indeed, but you must never speak of that to anyone else. It was necessary to seal the abomination lying dormant on this right arm of mine. Actually, maybe I should change the wallpaper. 1, 2, 3, Upa, Metal Upa. We also have Fess from Phantasm. What do you think? Edgy Anime Girl or Metal Upa? I'll take an opportunity to trash bad anime. Metal Upa it is. You really are going to get what you normally do. Listen, just because I don't say an anime is trash doesn't mean it isn't trash, and just because it is trash doesn't mean I'm not watching it. Yeah, that's super wacky. Yeah, yeah. I suppose we can skip further. I think this is still within the normal parameters.
That's it.
Email from Lukaku. Are you really okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much I can't sleep at night. Yes, because of that I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samidare. He knows the wisdom of raccoons. Most things are garbage, and garbage is delicious. Aye. If you're a scavenger, you know. Yeah, let's be nice. It wasn't bad, but just a little clumsy. You're a servant of the gods. You need to project dignity and confidence. Work on it. Grab a nice coffee at the bakery inside. Jobashi to quench my thirst. hold down. Now cold arrow.
はい。
俺だ。状況は。
オカリンさ、電話の時ぐらいそういうのやめれ。
ジョン・タイターについて把握しているのかと聞いている。
ちっとも話が見えない件について。
そもそもお前今どこにいるんだ。ラボには来るのか。
今メイクインニャンニャンにいる。
またか。
Maid Queen plus Nyan Squad is a maid cafe in Akiba. There is regular there. Apparently 3D cat maids are his thing too.
内密に話がある。
Actually, it's not sensitive at all.
俺が行くまでそこから動くな。
Let's skip a bit more.
Okabe 凛太郎。
なぜその名を。
今のカラメールに。
それは世を忍ぶ仮の名だ。もう一度法王院の方の名前で送るから。
いいわ、これで。
I love Darren's way of pronouncing Nyan Nyan. Okay.
何を言う。俺は岡部倫太郎ではなく法王院今日まであって。
She's not buying it.
画像は消したか。
Oh, it looks like I pressed the skip button, but it says like skip here. So I think we've gotten to the point where there's a divergence. Actually, not slightly, I think. It's really hard to tell. Her body language is as subdued as her voice.
消したのなら証拠を見せろ。
She silently shows me her screen. The only picture I'm in is the one of the computer. That's a relief.
メールするから聞いといてね。
何をだ。
都市伝説。
Oh, that. I almost forgot. With that, a shining finger wanders on. Throughout the encounter, she kept the same cool expression. Actually, I don't think we ever once made eye contact.
おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
I opened the door to the May Queen Yan Squad Maid Cafe. And two familiar cat-eared girls greet me with a smile. Say the line. おかえりなさい、ご主人様。
あ、オカリンだ。
Narrate. Narrate. Well, I'm not narrating their lines, you know, but okay. One of them is Mayuri. But here she's called Mayushinyanyan. since she works here, I stop by about twice a month. I guess that would make me a regular customer. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe.
おかり、おかえりなさいませ。
After bowing again, Irie gasps as if she thought of something.
ねえねえ、おかり、マユシーは今気づいたんだけどね。おかりんとおかえりって似てるね。
Ocarina sigh. Nah, sounds terrible. Whatever.
今日もよく来たにゃん。ゆっくりしていってね。
The other maid who came to greet me, Ferris Nyan Nyan, her professional name of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. She's Mei Queen Yan Squared's most popular maid. And yes, if you literally title your maid cafe Mei Queen plus Nyan Squared, I'll pronounce it Mei Queen Nyan Squared. If you want it to be Mei Queen Yan Yan, you should have written Mei Queen Yan Yan. Even though she and Myri are about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger.
ダルニャンも来てるにゃん。待ちぼうけしてるにゃん。
Daryl frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Ferris. You often reach your public block while muttering, "Ferris, you're so cute," to himself. He's got it real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. Also, I have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me.
今日も期間打倒のための極秘会議かにゃ。
Kawaii equal Maid Nyan Squared.
No, そんなところだ。
フェイリスも混ぜてほしいにゃ。
やめておけ。猫耳メイドが太刀打ちできるほど期間は甘くない。
そんなことないにゃ。フェイリスにはあの非奥義があるのにゃ。きっとお役に立てるにゃ。
何？あの非奥義、ついに得得したのか？
そうにゃ。ギアナ高地での修行に耐え抜き、師匠の死も乗り越えて、フェイリスはついに手に入れたのにゃ。
What mentor? Ferris knows my true name. Oh, in Kyoma. I've also told her all about the organization. Now she's more into it than I am. I think that's a typo. She's always the one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. By the way, this is the first time I've heard of this secret technique, whatever it is.
だから今日まあ約束通りフェイリスも精霊会議に参加させてほしいにゃ。
She's not letting it go. We'll take 30 minutes to play along with her.
お前、サンクチュアリに行くというのか？ダメだ。いくら非奥義を得得したとはいえ、あの場所はお前にはまだ早すぎる。
そんな約束したにゃ。にゃのに今日まは裏切るっていうのかにゃ。 所にはフェイリスのお兄ちゃんが。
Since when do we have a brother? What the hell is that spirit conference anyway? Ferris looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. I falter. Even though I know it's just one of her cutesy acts. Whenever I talk with her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. Then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on, you can only take it so far. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Ferris only has delusions and made-up backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her.
なんかわからないけど、マユシーもサンクチュアリっていうところに行きたいな。
Great. Now locals joined in. It's just going to get worse from here. From Lukiko, subject religious services. My dad won't teach me how to be a priest. He keeps saying he has 30 years of work left in him, so he doesn't need my help. It doesn't explain why he keeps trying to teach me the ceremonial Miko dance. Though, P.S. I did pretend practice swings with Samidare. I think I'll leave that one red, and we'll just pretend we didn't see it. I have to end this conversation now.
来なくていい。この話はもう終わりだ。
My phone suddenly starts vibrating from a shining finger. Please reply. Okay, but I made you as soon as I could. My name is Kiryo Moeka. I'm a 20-year-old freelance editor. I believe I mentioned I work part-time at Arc Rewrite. Sorry for taking your picture. It wasn't on purpose. I needed some shots of Akihabara for some work, and you just happened to be in one. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was hoping to sneak some shots of the satellite, LMAO. By the way, the picture I took was just as a test shot, not the final shot. That's why I was using my phone. Even if you hadn't begged me to delete it. So don't worry. Anyway, I should get to the point. I'm really sorry for asking like this, Okabe-kun, but it would be super great if you could ask your friend, the super hacker, about the IPN 5100. Don't really know anything about computers, especially old computers. All I have to go on is that picture I showed you. I'll attach the image. Be absolutely positive. Be absolutely positively sure to reply, okay? I'll be waiting. And if you could, I'd be super happy if you gave me your super hacker friend's email address. I'll mail you again. It's okay to mail you again, right? Of course it is. Bye, Moeka. Oh, come on. What's with this mail? Disregarding the weird timing, is this really the gloomy, unsociable woman I met in front of the Radican? She's like a completely different person in this email. Does she have a split personality or something? Well, I got some info about the IBM 5100, so I guess you should give her a reply. But if I send an immediate reply to a woman I just met, won't I come off as clingy and desperate? Ho in Kyoma will not be taken lightly. This is my chance to understand which one is the superior human being. And above all, I have yet to ascertain if you can be trusted. She might start harassing me if I reply the wrong way. And besides, she hasn't proven that she's not working for the organization. Nonetheless, it couldn't hurt her to tell her what I learned from Daru. To discourage her, of course. Wahahaha. Let's ignore it. This is out of kindness.
待たせたな、ダル。それで、一つだけ確認したいんだが。
Scan the area with my eyes once more, then lean in close.
IBN5100 は、世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな。
Had to pull Daru away from Ferris so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna in hell. And I've got a mail from Ferris. You're more perceptive than I thought. Yeah. So now that you understand what's at stake, the Red Southern Cross will soon hatch. Yeah. The time has come for Ferris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for. I can say no more. Yeah. What are you talking about? Will you quit testing me with this mockery? Yeah, you know exactly what I mean now. Why do you think I approached you, Kyoma? The story has already come to life now. I must prepare you for what you must face. That is my role as the guide, yeah. Now, right. Now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Call complete. Instant access.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
Mayushi Guidance System.
こちらからタイマーシャープボタンを押した後、
マユシーガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。待たされるとイライラする。
例えば1分ならシャープ60、2分ならシャープ120です。
It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 pound. What if we do something else? What if we put 240 pound? Crap, I messed up. Let's start over. Oh. I guess we're not allowed to. Complete. Turntable inside the phone wave and instructed to change begins to spin backwards.
2分は結構長いんだよな。
Doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Maria had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
While still looking bored, Taro finally gets into the discussion at hand.
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのなら、今すぐお引き取り願おう。
Remember, you used to go around shouting burn and stuff. Why do boys want fire powers? I think flower powers or pleasure powers would be cuter, don't you? The dawn of a new day. A whole bunch of messages from Shining Finger. It felt like a event flash before my eyes sequence that follows a really bad decision. Very fitting. I mean, we're already up to chapter 2. Do we still just skip through dialogue we might not have seen before? Or dialogue we might have seen before? Actually, it's already known. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I chug a bottle of Dr. P. My stomach protests. Maybe I drank it too fast. I'm exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly, and my vision is cloudy. I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off the exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it. Taro is at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fan humming and Taro's mouse clicks. Oh. Do let me know if you think I should or shouldn't keep skipping. Daru doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is as stale and empty of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave, named subject to change, was also a time machine. But Chris didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. Just like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped over her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. Finish off my bottle of Dr. P. My stomach gurgles. My issue spending money is getting dangerously low. You and Aro need to chip in sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food. Getting Mayuri angry seems like a terrible idea, but also it's something I haven't done before. Blue sorcerers need food badly. Also that subject. Yes. Do we tell Mayuri that she might be getting the job? Or do we placate her? Only fitting that Mayuri gets to do some of the killing. That seems like a terrible idea, but you eat too much anyway. Go on a diet before it's too late. Wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the windows. A mail from Ferris. Original sin level rising to 180%. Kyoma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, yeah. Don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summer morning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that makes things interesting. Nyahaha. This is why smart monsters don't manifest the body. Yes. Also because it's just a lot of work. Are you suggesting that I, the great Hoen Kyoma, run and hide? You risk my ire, cat girl. Oh.
毎度あり。じゃあ持ってっていいよ。
Mail from Lukaku. I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and Gunther seal of approval. Would it be okay if I baked some for your lab friends, Master? Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samidare whenever you have time. P.S. I managed to do 10 practice swings today. I have to use that line next time my cat is being annoying. You do that. Yes, let's go with this one. You mustn't depend on me. Remember, all things come to an end. Every meeting heralds a parting. I can't hide from the organization forever, and the seal on my arm grows weaker by the day. When I'm gone, you'll have to take care of yourself. Be as ornery and morose as possible, I guess. Message from Shining Finger. Skyclad 2010 EGW. This is Samana Susa. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay. Don't worry, I won't email you too much and I might be slow to reply to. I'm kinda new to this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. that wasn't an exchange. You took my address by force. I had no choice but to submit. That moment, music burst from my pocket. If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about, particularly concerning the IPN 5100 hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000, though it may be possible I may go there later. There are three possible explanations. First, the John Titor who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things that you've told me. But that could cause an egg and chicken paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or make things up. For the sake of serious discussion, let's set aside this possibility. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line, but when 10 years ago you existed in a different world line than the one we're on now. However, that raises another issue. When the world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from the past to the future, in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line unless you too are a time traveler. Nice. Do you have any ideas what the cause could be? I gulped. Flash went through my head like an electric shock. It's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eyes are the first several lines.
そうか。今。
何の話？
Myri looks at me curiously, but I don't have the time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind.
ジョン・タイター、セル、タイムマシン。
These things are all connected. And now I have another piece of the puzzle. I shiver at my own brilliance.
だるよ。もしかするとそのプログラムの正体判明するかもしれんぞ。
え、マジで？どうやって？
I aim my phone's camera at the screen displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? And send it to Titan. A mysterious database inside CERN, a program unlike anything Super Hakataru has ever seen. Its true form is...
俺のひらめきが正しければジョン・タイターが知っている。
はあ？それはないわ。
なんとでも言うがいい。答えはすぐに出る。
We wait for Titan's reply. Though it's only been a few minutes, it feels like an eternity to me.
来た。
Quickly open the mail, and its contents are enough to raise goosebumps on my entire body.
やはりな。
やはりって？
だるよ。俺の予想は正しかった。判明したぞ。そのプログラムの正体が。
IBN5100。
that Retro PC has a special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went to market in 1975, nobody knew of it save a few IBM engineers. That function was first brought to light by the John Titor who appeared in 2000. A message from Ferris. Unreasonable. Don't tell me you plan to face them head on. That will turn Akiba into a sea of blood. Jan, restrain yourself, Kyoma. I am reluctant to contact that male demon, though. But ultimately, my feelings are trivial. Ragnarok hangs in the balance. But I decide not to bother. Finish my drink and wander towards Chuodori. Then comes an email, almost as if on cue. It's like you can read my mind. I instinctively scanned the area, searching for that gloom woman in the crowd. No sign of her tailing me. Oh well, guess I'll send her a reply. Will you though? I don't know Shining Finger's phone number, so I'll just send her an email. Could you not? How about you not? In the email, I asked her to call, including my phone number. Now I just have to wait for her response. There it is. It's a quick reply, but I asked her to call. So why did she reply by email? She wants it by email? No, we don't do that. There's a lot to cover. I'd rather not have to type it all out. I need to find out her phone number. Give me a phone number along with any information you have on the IBM 5100. And send. I look up after finishing my email and see a huge crowd in front of the Radican. Guess the satellite's still a big deal. The media presence hasn't died down since the day of the crash either. Another one. I want to snap my phone in half and throw it on the ground. What do you mean, tell me this swagger's address? You're making fun of me with that note symbol. You're not getting anything from me. Anyway, why does she need to send me two short consecutive messages? I mean, she might as well just combine them into one.
そんなに嫌なメールが来たの？
嫌というより常識外れなのだ。
Can't describe it in one word. Stop sending me all the short emails. I'm begging you, just gather your thoughts and send me everything together. I feel a little unsatisfied after sending that email.
それで、クリスティーナ。
Another one. Damn you, Shining Finger. I sent to not send so many short emails. She doesn't seem to get it. I can't handle this male demon. Let's save checking the email for later.
偉そうだけど、最低限のマナーは知ってるみたいね。
何のことだ？
人と話してる時に携帯をいじり出す人って。
そうか。だからお前、初めて会った時、俺から強引に携帯を奪ったのだな。
初めて会った時？そんなことしてない。
しただろう。俺が定時報告をしている時に、お前は俺の手から。
phone out of my hand. Shut my mouth before I finish. The events at Radican. My story of what happened back then doesn't mesh with Daru's story. It didn't mesh with Mayuri's, and now it won't mesh with Chris. So in the end, was that a dream? A hallucination?
何？定時報告って何のこと？
いや、なんでもない。
Well, Lance, son.
それで電話レンジカッコ仮の話。お前はあの実験の後、タイムマシンなど嘘だなどと悲痛な叫びを上げていた。
The ring of my phone drops sharp look from the nearest storekeeper.
もしもし、俺だ。
てってるー、まゆしーです。
直通回線でかけるなと言ったはずだ。盗聴されている可能性があるのだぞ。
おへ？
うかつな真似はするなと言っている。
おかりんおかりん。
要するに何の用だと言っているのだ。
わかりにくい。ねえねえ、今どこにいるの？
作戦行動中だ。
たくさん子供。
作戦行動中。IBN5100 を探し回っているのだ。
そっか、そうなんだ。あ、でもまゆしはすごい話を聞いちゃったのです。聞きたい？
有益な情報なら聞こ
じゃあメイクインに。
う。おい、電話で話せ。おい、マユリ。なぜわざわざメイクインに行かねばならんのだ。
I complain, but it's less than a 10-minute walk. Whatever. I haven't had lunch, so I guess I'll eat while I'm there.
それにね、リサリサちゃんは PC は PC でも最近のしか知らなくって、しかもマカーだし。
The part-time warrior. Actually, it was love at first sight. Well, JK. Actually, I think that human beings need relationships, you know? It's a matter of life and death. Is that the rule you live by? It sounds like things haven't been easy for you, part-time warrior.
Mayuri, さっさと要点を話せ。
つまり。
何
The second those words leave my lips, I feel like everyone in the store is staring at me. Well, you did just have your phone ring. From Lukaku. I've depended on you too much. I'm sorry. Whenever I talk to you, I realize how far I still have to go. Maybe it's because I'm still a minor, but that's no excuse. I need to learn to be self-reliant. If I depend on you too much again, please scold me. P.S. I did 20 practice runs for Samidare. I feel I'm getting a little stronger, but I still can't do anything without over the sun. Please teach me. Everyone experiences that at your age, so don't let it bother you. What's important is the determination, the resolution born from the regret of not being able to protect those important to you. Ha ha ha, she can't bring herself to be a bastard to Lukaku. Well, I feel like I would have given the 100 swings answer before. Incoming call.
誰だ
What? All I can hear is noise. Wrong number? No, maybe.
機関だな。警告のつもりか。これ以上セルンに手を出すなと言いたいのか。
は？
It's a woman's voice. And she clearly doesn't understand what I'm talking about.
機関の人間ではないのか。
I think it was probably a mistake to pick up this call. I feel like I should have skipped it.
違うわよ。マキセです。
Ah, in that case I shouldn't have skipped it. Good, good. I thought for a second it might have been... I want to call her Honaka. That's not her name. Shining Finger.
マッキーセ
I think I remember this voice from somewhere.
悪いが思い出せない。
Moika.
どこで出会っ
That's
た
the
の
one.
か教えてくれ。パリかロンドンか。
秋葉原よ。つい昨日もあったろうが。
Thank you, Agnes. You're my voice of reason when my memory fails me. Makise. Makise.
おお助手
I know exactly why you will when I call her Honaka. Okay. Oh, right. She is called Honaka, isn't she? Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, Moeka and Honaka are kind of similar in name, so... I mean, and I suppose the appearance is a bit similar. But yes, thank you for that, Inkatatis. I hadn't actually noticed that.
助手じゃない。マキセ・クリス。
クリスティーナと言ってくれないとわからないではないか。
And they're both awful. Well, they're both awful in their own special way.
クリスティーナでもねえよ。何度言わせんのよ。
お前は相変わらずキャンキャンとうるさいな。
誰のせいだ。誰の。
ちょっと待て。お前、なぜ俺の電話番号を知っている？
Something's not right here. It's not like Chris free of suspicion. She could still be a spy. Spy here. That future gadget member is a spy.
橋田さんに教えてもらったの。
なんだ、つまらんオチだな。それで、どうかしたのか、助手。
助手じゃないって言っとろうが。はあ、反論するのもバカらしくなってきた。あんた今、どこ？
柳林神社に向かっているところだが。
あ、そう。じゃあね。
あ、え？あ？なんだ今の？嫌がらせか？嫌がらせなのか？
How dare my assistant treat me like this? She'll scold her most harshly the next time we meet. Thinks she sold that just because she was published in a major journal. She thinks she sold that.
サイエンス誌に論文が載ったからなんだというのだ。
いきなり何よ。
When I arrive at Yanabayashi's shrine, I find my assistant waiting there for some reason. She glares at me with her usual frown.
さっきの電話はなんだ？
あんたの居場所を聞いただけ。それでここに向かってるって言うから来た。
誰も呼んでいないのだが。
私も呼ばれた覚えはない。
She's always such a bad mood. Well, it could be your fault.
なぜ俺に会いに来た？
会いたくて会いに来たんじゃないから。勘違いしないで。
You know you love me. She just keeps those abusive words coming.
昨日、別れ際に言われたことが気になって。
See, she can't stop thinking about me.
何のことだ？
IBN5100。それに、セルン。
貴様！機関ではなくセルンのスパイだったか。この俺を殺しに来たのだな。そんなことだろうと思っていた。いかにも人を殺しそうな顔をしているからな。
違うわよ。ていうか何よその適当な紹介の仕方は。
From the part-time warrior. Words of wisdom. Not really. I don't like relying on people. I can handle myself. LMAO. I guess it's a pride thing. It's inconsistent to say that relationships are important, but you don't like relying on others.
俺は事実を述べたまでだ、クリスティーナ。それでとは？
説明を要請してるんだけど、 IBN5100 とセルンのこと。
では説明しよう。我が右腕であるスーパーハッカーミスター・ダルが。
スーパーハッカーじゃないって。何度？
スーパーハッカーのミスター・ダルがセルンにハッキングを仕掛けた。
大丈夫なの？捕まるんじゃ。
僕はそんなポカはしないのだぜ。
いや、そういう意味じゃなくて。
その結果、奴らが LHC でタイムトラベル理論を研究している痕跡を見つけたのだ。
LHC？
これはマジ。何しろ僕が調べたんで。つうか LHC は実は9年前から稼働してた。
そうなの？
そしてミニブラックホールの生成にも成功している。
うっそ。だったらどうして公表してないのよ。
そこだ。なぜか奴らは公表していない。 LHC が9年前から稼働していたことも、ミニブラックホール生成に成功したことも、それはつまり後ろめたいことを。
Another mail. Is that over?
それはつまりセルンが後ろめたいことをしている証拠である。陰謀の匂いがプンプンとしないか？
陰謀論を信じる気はない。でもあんたの言うことが本当だと証明されるのなら驚きかも。でも IBN5100 は何の関係が？
セルンのデータベースに IBN
Another email. There's no good sending this fast. Mail demon. Not too low to give me a rest.
すまないダルよ。説明を続けていてくれ。
Excuse myself and open the email. It's a reply to my earlier email. Have you found any leads yet? Nothing at all on my end. I've been trying lots of stores, but none of them had an IBM 5100 on display. Maybe I should have tried asking. Anyway, let me know if you found anything. Moeka. Hello. Did you get my last email? If you did, then reply okay. Oh, I know. Let's set a schedule. We'll exchange information at 7 p.m. every day. How's that? Doesn't that sound like a good idea? She's so patient. Chris is glaring at me. Better make the reply brief. No, we don't want to reply to her. Got an IBM 5100. Can't lend it to you. If you want to see it, you can come to our lab. No, don't. No. Stop. Get some help. Fucking. Send the email after adding the lab's address and close my phone.
それでどこまで話した？
セルンのデータベースに IBN5100 が使われてるってとこまで。
つまりそれが意味するところは、そのデータベースの情報を解読するには同じく IBN5100 を使うほかないということだ。
なんでそうわかるのよ。
とある筋からの情報だ。
Don't drop Tiger's name. I have no doubt this genius girl would laugh if I did. Chris puts a finger to her lips, deep in the thought.
IBN5100 云々はともかく、セルンが本当にそんな研究をしているのか確証が欲しい。
True. Didn't get any definite reports on time travel research last time we hacked them.
ダル、セルンのサーバー管理者のパスワードを見つけるのは時間がかかるのか？
ちょうどこれからやろうと思ってたんよ。半日はかからないんじゃね？
というわけだ。
それまで待つわ。
待つって、もう夜になってる件に。
いいえ、待たせてもらう。
いい心がけだ。もはやセルンに隠された陰謀に魅了され、知りたくてたまらないという様子だな。
あんたたちの言うことがもし事実だとするなら、こんなふざけたことってない。セルンは世界最高の研究機関なのよ。そこが実験結果を公表せずに極秘で実験してるなんて。
I don't think the publishing of their experiments is the most serious part. I think it's the one where they use humans and don't know what's gonna happen to them.
世界中の研究者をバカにしてる。もし事実ならだけど。
She finishes by emphasizing that point again. Doesn't look like she'll believe us.
ではダル、任せたぞ。
According to Dara's research, the IBM 5100 weighs 25 kilos. For now, we'll leave it on the shelf in the development room. We carry the cardboard box to the room, half dragging it in. Chris follows.
電話レンジ見せてもらっていい？
From Lukiko, please let me cry. So Kyoma, there were times you couldn't protect those important to you, weren't there? I'm sorry, but even though I don't know anything about it, imagining Kyoma in such pain made me cry. P.S. I was crying, so I couldn't do any practice swings. Yeah.
よかろう。実験してみるか？
The jellified corpse of a man. She's pointing to his shoulder, which has writing on it. Perhaps it was printed on his clothes. It's fused onto the jellified body, but you can somehow manage to read it. CERN 213547.
セルン。
つまりセルンは LHC を使ったタイムトラベル実験で人間を1921年へと送り込んだ。
生きたままというのは失敗したみたいだけどね。
ゼリーマンズレポートはこれだけか？
いや、まだ結構ある。全部で14人分かな。
もしもゼリーマンという言葉がゲル化した人間を意味するなら、その数だけ人体実験の犠牲者がいる
His
ということ
swallow
か。
I'm awfully thirsty. Me too, Kyoma. Me too. Take the cold Dr. P out of the fridge and wet my throat.
他のも見せてくれ。
Darrow pulls up another report. Without being told to, Chris begins translating it out loud. What you drinking tonight? I am drinking some Lefebvre. Or Bruine, depending on whether you want some French or some Belgian. I'm pretty sure. It's not bad. I would probably prefer Grimbergen, though. Very nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. But I'm not really sure about the aftertaste. There's a little bit. I can't really place it. I either prefer a lighter beer with a softer palate than or something possibly a bit dark. I don't know if it's actually darker. Something that feels darker though is like a Grimbergen double ambre. That also has a nice taste and also a decent aftertaste. With the Lefebvre, there's something about the aftertaste. It's not like it's bad. It's just there. And I'd prefer a different one. It's one of the ones that slightly lingers on your tongue.
ゼリーマンズレポート9。被験者ダン・ストレイスキ26歳、出身カナダ。 Z プログラム4、 実験日2004年9月6日14時10分。実験結果エラー。ヒューマンイズデッド。ミスマッチ。新聞記事の切り抜きの方は、これフランス語ね。私も読めない。
Looked up. L'homme qui est tombé dans la forêt. This phobos for French. This edited. Yeah, I don't read French either. I can pick out some words and slight phrases. But
yeah. 2001年の1月31日というのは読み取れる。
場所はフランスのポーかな。
2001. That's fairly recent. Pretty big difference from James McCarthy, jumped nearly 90 years back to 1921. Daru calls up a machine translation, giving us the following. January 31st. Collapsed male corpse discovered in a forest outside Pau, France. Its left foot was fused to a tree trunk, and the body had jellified. The intact corpse discovered in the forest, but it's jelly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There goes to the next report.
ゼリーマンズレポート8。被験者リンダ・ヒル25歳出身イギリス。 Z プログラム4。実験日2004年2月15日13時45分。実験結果エラー。ヒューマンイズデッド。ミスマッチ。1972年10月2日、インドタミルナードゥ州のダルマプリの路上でゼリー状になった女性の遺体発見。遺体は放置された後で車にひかれた跡があり、下半身は損壊していた。
Arrow goes to the next page.
ゼリーマンズレポート7。被験者ミハイル・ラング33歳出身ドイツ。 Z プログラム4。実験日2002年10月8日13時28分。実験結果エラー。ヒューマンイズデッド。ミスマッチ。
The article clipping is written in Japanese. Looks like a pre-war newspaper. May 24, 1936. The corpse of what is believed to be a jellified human was discovered at the base of Mount Hiei, Kyoto. Shown in a damaged state, possibly from having slid down the slope. It even happened in Japan. I've never heard of the story before. Well, exactly, you wouldn't have heard of it, but other people would have. It was pre-war though, so I guess someone born in the 90s like me would have had no way of knowing about it. Kyoma. Kyoma, why? Next page. The picture shows a beach, beautiful, but for the jellyfish-like body lying on the sand. It must have washed ashore.
ゼリーマンズレポート6。被験者マーク・ヒューズ 30歳、出身アメリカ。 Z プログラム4、実験日2002年8月23日12時52分。実験結果エラー、ヒューマンイズデッド、ミスマッチ。
Looks like Tommy was so. Yeah, a little bit.
1985年7月1日、フェロー諸島ストレイモイ島の海岸に奇妙な物体が流れ着いた。それは成人男性のようにも見えるが、クラゲのようなブヨブヨの物体であり、生きてはいない。島の住人たちの間では半魚人の死骸ではないかという噂も。肩と見られる場所にはセルンという刻印があったが、セルンは関与を否定している。
Oh, hi, Stern.
まだ見る？
もう十分だ。
There are 14 of these people.
発見場所が世界中に散らばっている
その場所へ送り込もうとしたのだろう。
とは思えない。無計画すぎる。
カーブラックホールが得意点をどうたらってあったけど、
超重力による無限圧縮およびカーブラックホール内の得意点通過に耐えられなかったと思われる。そう書いてあった。
カーブラックホールって普通の？
理論上存在を予言されているブラックホールよ。中心の得意点が回転しているという特徴がある。実在することはまだ証明されていないし、証明しようもないけど。
Curve black hole. Where have I heard this term before?
そうか。ジョン・タイター。
Titus said his time machine used curved black holes.
タイターはこう言っていた。2034年にセルンによってタイムマシン開発は成功したと。そしてタイター自身は2036年からやってきたと。
Makes sense for Titan and Sun to be using the same time travel technology. Chris closes her eyes in deep thought.
カーブラックホールを作るなんて、そんなのむちゃくちゃよ。下手したら地球ごと飲み込まれかねないような行為よ。そもそも
タイターの予言は現実であり、ミュウツベに出ていた LHC 実験における最悪の予想図もほぼ事実になりつつあるということ。
タイターの予言は知らんけど、ミュウツベで問題の動画見たことある。2、3年前に話題になってたよな。
ブラックホール内部は尋常じゃない重力なの。そこを通れば確かに時間移動は可能かもしれないけど、生身の人間が通り抜けられるわけがない。
だからこそゼリーマン化しているというべきだろ
う。ゼリーマンどころか素粒子レベルまで分解される。それがブラックホール。
議論するよりタイムマシンについての資料を漁った方が早いんじゃね？
Darius already started pulling up new documents. I'm suddenly afraid. Is it okay to keep hacking CERN like this? Should I stop him? I'm the one who asked him to do it. Things have gotten serious now. At the same time, irresistible curiosity wells up inside me. Time travel is becoming a reality. I want to know that it's true. I can't stop now.
あった！ Z プログラムの中にタイムトラベル理論について解説してるファイルがある。
ずいぶんあっさり見つかるわね。セルンにしては脇が甘すぎる。
セルンが甘いんじゃなくて僕がすごいっつうか。
ダルは俺のマイフェイバリットライトアームであり、
I can feel the tiredness seeping in. Unfortunately, I think that means if I'm going to stay conscious for the rest of the stream, I'm gonna have to call it about now. So we didn't go for too long, but we have gotten into like chapter 3 already because we've skipped a bunch of stuff. So I think we'll just drop a save here. And I think I'm gonna swap back to the main screen and just do a little recap again, and then we're gonna call it for the night. Okay. Okay. So yes, because of me being very tired after all the stuff I've done today, also for getting up at like 5 in the morning, despite not needing to, I think I'm gonna have to call the stream for the night here. But we've got very far in Steins Gate, and we'll probably come back and like complete this run, and we'll, if we just keep skipping through the stuff we've already seen, then we might get like 2 runs out of it. That is 2 runs including this one. So we'll have to wait and see. But yes, that is going to be it for me for the night. On sometime during this week and next week, I am going to do some more Pathfinder Kingmaker, so I will try to announce the stream a bit in advance, like at least 6 hours. I'll try to maybe do 10, but yes, expect the unexpected. It'll probably show up one day during this week or next. For sure, on Friday I will be back with more Monster Hunter, and that should all be good. And let's see, on Sunday we will have more Dragon Sunday, and we're doing some more Spyro the Dragon, the second game, original remaster. So Reignited Trilogy, Gateway to Glimmer, Ripto's Rage, and yes, that is all I really have planned. Thanks for the stream, as always. Get yourself some rest, Genie. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I'll definitely see you around it. And thanks for coming out. Telling me to expect the stream on an unexpected day is a paradox. Well, I can tell you right now, it's not gonna be on Friday, it's not gonna be on Saturday, it's not gonna be on Sunday. So do with that knowledge what you will. Right. Aside from that, I don't have anything else, so I would Streaming Queen, yeah, always a pleasure, Hoppity man. So yes, thank you all for coming out. It's a pleasure as always, and sorry for the short stream, but my brain is about to leave my body, which would be a very interesting thing to watch on stream, but not very interesting to experience. So yes, thank you all for coming out. Hope to catch you again later, and I'll catch you all on the next stream. Bye, you all.